Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Jonathan Nguyen and this is
Lena,
and we're both here on behalf of Winvo Realty operating here in Austin, Texas. And today we are going to be in Blackhawk, Pflugerville, Texas, standing in front of a beautiful model home by GFO Homes here. This one specifically, just to give you a little bit of a rundown, I'm going to talk about the home a little bit and then go over a little of the community and amenity features that they have here in Blackhawk. But GFO Homes here, this specific model home has 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. Obviously, it's going to be a two-story setup, but the family room and everything is going to be on the first floor, just like typical of most central Austin, North Austin houses here. If you guys have watched a couple of our other previous videos, we've done some homes in Leander, Liberty Hills, etc., etc. So you might find some similarities, even though these are from completely different companies. It's been a while since me and Lena did a home from GFO Homes, so it's good to be back and in a new community as well. Blackhawk is actually a very popular community here in Pflugerville, and obviously when I say popular community in Pflugerville, you might think every single community in Pflugerville might be a popular community, considering Pflugerville is right in between Round Rock Hutto, which is already appreciating with the new Samsung semiconductor plant, and the Tesla Gigafactory in Manor, which is also accessible by the Round Rock Hutto area, especially if you guys are familiar with the roadways with I-130, the tollway, especially I-35 that runs from throughout the entire state, splits the state right in half actually, as well as being the main interstate of the state, and all of those major roadways and Loop 1, Texas 45, stuff like that. I've said this in almost every single video, and the reason why I've said it and why I'm bringing it up again is because not only is this house in Pflugerville right in the middle of every single one of those roadways, I mean, it's only 20 minutes from the Domain, which is halfway down Loop 1 and I-35, and 30 minutes from downtown, as well as the Austin Bergstrom Airport, which, if you guys don't know, is an international airport right here in the middle of Austin, Texas. And if you guys are a fan of traveling, or you guys are working in international business, that is a huge hotspot for you. Or if you guys are interested in flying your own plane, I mean, it's nearby private airports like the one in Georgetown as well, which is also only 20 minutes away up north on I-35.
Yeah.
So not only is it all the way up here, but Pflugerville is also a great location for being in the middle of all those industrial areas and major roadways. But this specific community here in Blackhawk, they've been selling homes here, so this community is filling up really fast, and we're standing here on a very warm 80-degree day in the middle of winter. Companies, just because we're on the same subject, not only is Tesla and Samsung nearby, like I said, Manor and Taylor, Texas, but we also have Amazon's down here, Apple is down here on Palmer, GM, Dell, yeah, all the major tech companies. The tax rate here is only 2.56%, and if you guys aren't familiar with the tax rates here in Texas, that is very good, especially for Pflugerville. Like I said, is a very high demand populated area. This and the HOA is also $120 quarterly. That's only $40 a month. So very good. I was going to say, this place has 3 amenity centers. So if you guys are active, likes to go on walks and stuff like that, this place has a volleyball court, it has a pool, it has fitness centers, and I said 3 amenity centers throughout the entire Blackhawk community, which means that there are 3 basically local gyms that you guys are paying to be a part of, as well as obviously not only nice well-lit streets with sidewalks for you guys to do walks and runs or take out your pets and kids for, but it's also nearby really good schools and renowned schools such as like Murkison Elementary, which is right outside the Blackhawk community, and Wise High School as well, which is also a very well-funded high school. I mean, I went to Rouse High School in Leander, if you guys haven't watched some of our other Leander videos, and I am super jealous of Wise High School for, I wish I had the opportunity to go there when I was in high school. So, I mean, that was 4 years ago, but I'm going to turn it over to Lena for just a little bit so she can talk to our Vietnamese audience about this beautiful community, and I'm going to take you guys inside this model home with GFO Homes. But let me turn this over to Lena real quick. Bear with us.
Thank you, Jonathan. Cảm ơn các bạn đã trở lại với Winvo ở Austin, Texas channel. Thì hôm nay Jonathan với Lena đứng ở đây thì muốn tour around cái căn nhà mẫu này. Cái căn nhà mẫu này đang for sale đó các bạn. Dưới cái giá là chỉ có 699.000. 650.
Sorry, for our English viewers, this model home, that means it's $699,328. But all the other homes in the community, there's still multiple floor plans going from the mid 500s all the way up to early 700s. So there's a lot of customization and flex space for y'all if you guys do want to choose a different floor plan.
Right, thank you, Jonathan. Mình có nói chuyện với cái người agent ở đây đó, thì cổ nói là cái nhà này là ở trong đó có 395.000 tiền upgrade. Nếu mà cái nhà mình mua mà với cái giá khởi đầu là base price á, là đã là 593.000 rồi. Nếu mà tính ra căn nhà này nó gần 800-900.000 đô, nhưng mà hiện tại bây giờ họ sell xuống còn chỉ 700 mà thôi. Cho nên nếu mà ai mà mua căn nhà này đã là lợi hết 200 tới 250.000 rồi. Tại vì cái lot premium ở đây là 25.000, cộng thêm cái base price là 593.000 nữa, có nghĩa là gần 615 rồi. Nhưng mà cái nhà này bán có 699 rồi, và trong khi đó họ bỏ vào tới 393.000 tiền upgrades. Đó, cho nên là really good deal ha. Nếu mà ai mà muốn mua căn nhà này thì hãy gọi cho Winvo Realty, thì mình có thể negotiate cái giá tiền rất là hợp lý. Và để cho các bạn, bây giờ là cái tiền lời nó đang cũng hơi cao, 600 mấy rồi, thì nếu mà mình đi với cái lender của GFO đó thì họ cho mình một cái rate là 575, rồi cộng thêm là họ cho mình 30.000 tiền closing cost nữa đấy các bạn. Rồi nếu mà các bạn lấy cái số tiền đó mà mua down nữa đó, là cái nhà này chỉ còn có là 670.000 mà thôi, hay là 669.000 gì đó mà thôi. Rồi nếu mà các bạn muốn thấp hơn nữa 650 thì cứ nói với Lena sẽ sẵn sàng negotiate và trả giá cho các bạn ha. Rồi bây giờ là nói chung là tiền HOA ở đây là John đã nói rồi là 40 đồng một tháng. Ở đây là có hồ bơi, có sân chơi đánh banh, rồi có golf course gần đây nữa. Rồi chạy xuống airport, chạy qua những công ty giống như Tesla, Samsung, rồi Dell, rồi GM, rồi Apple, khoảng từ 20 tới 25 phút mà thôi. Xuống downtown chỉ có 30 phút. Tại thành phố Pflugerville là nó nằm sát bên dưới Austin luôn, rất là gần. Đó, chạy xuống airport ra đường 130, chạy xuống một cái zoom cái là tới Tesla, rồi tới International Airport giống như John đã nói. Nếu mà các bạn có làm international business mà travel nhiều đó thì các bạn ở đây là rất là hợp lý luôn. Tiền thuế chỉ có là 2.56% property tax rate thôi, cho nên mọi thứ là cũng rất là ổn định ở đây. Thì còn 5 căn nhà cuối cùng, nếu mà các bạn nào thích mua trong cái khu này thì hãy liên lạc với tụi mình. Sau khi 5 căn nhà cuối cùng này qua năm sau, khoảng 6 tháng sau họ sẽ build thêm một cái phase nữa, nhưng mà cái giá nhà nó sẽ là khác, nó có thể là cao hơn vì cái tiền lời của mình nó đang hạ xuống, thì nhiều người bắt đầu là trở lại mua nhà nhiều hơn. Như vậy thôi, nếu mà các bạn nào có những câu hỏi gì thì cứ liên lạc với John và Lena nhé. Xin cảm ơn các bạn và mời các bạn tour với John và vào cái căn nhà 3.147 square feet. Dạ, ok. Cái nhà này gọi là Grant, với cái elevation là B. Ok, xin mời các bạn theo chân của John và Lena.
Now, going back to our English viewers, do have a little bit of a kicker for you guys that Lena brought up in Vietnamese that I never got to mention in English before. The mic got turned over, but if you guys aren't pleased with the location and everything already, this model plan is 3,147 square feet, going for $699,328. That's $699,328. For just to be clear, the kicker is that they do have a $30,000 flex cash, right? So. Yes, Lena talked a little bit about the lot premium being $25,000 and kind of the base model of this home. And this home is called the Grant Elevation B, by the way. The base model of the home is going to be around $593,000 depending on the floor plan. So that $30,000 flex cash really comes in handy, especially if you guys are working with a well-informed agent. Hence, me and Lena are here to try to give you guys the insider of the loop today here with GFO Homes. If you guys are working with agents like us who know what they're doing around the Pflugerville community, we can actually bump that price even lower, giving you guys some more cash and elevation to work with these kinds of homes. So with that in mind, words can only do so much. Actions speak louder than words, and I'm about to demonstrate just how beautiful these homes here in GFO Homes is today in the Blackhawk community. Thank you very much for bearing with us through the introduction. If you guys don't mind following me right this way, Lena will take control of the camera and we will show you guys the beauty of this home. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm going to take you guys inside the Grant Elevation B floor plan of GFO Homes here in the Blackhawk community. Just like we talked about earlier, it's a little bit warm, so I would want to invite you guys inside. And right when we step in, we are greeted with a little walkway here that acts as a small mudroom as well. If you guys want to install a small shelf or something, by all means, come inside. We also have a office here on the left side when you guys step in. It is a double door setup, if you guys haven't noticed. Obviously it's got panels and everything, so it's a very well built structural door, but there's plenty of space in this office to either act as an office, or if you guys want to use this as a flex space and have it be a kind of a breakfast room or maybe even a dinner dining room that's detached from the kitchen, you guys definitely could. There's just ample space for that here. Or just a nice little coffee setup if you guys want to have a little art station or a hobby station up here. But walking through here, we got beautiful modern light fixtures as well as a wood panel wall, and all of these pieces of wood are individual from the base wall that's underneath. And GFO homes being the model home, which is also for sale for my fellow agent enthusiasts, because I know a lot of people do like to take pleasure in purchasing these homes for investments. It does come with that vinyl wall as well as a couple of other upgraded features that you guys can see here, but by all means, like I said, these homes range from mid 500s all the way up to low 700s, so lots of upgrade and customizable space financially for you guys to work with if something is in or out of your price range. Excuse me, this leads to the garage, but that goes into the agent's offices, so I'm not going to interrupt them right now. Speaking of the small mudroom here that we were mentioning earlier towards the front, this will take you right into it. We have a small guest toilet here, very private, just a single toilet and sink setup here. There's also a vanity on the far left side on the wall. It's a little bit tight, so I'm not going to take you guys in there, but that is going to be the half bath that is mentioned in the listing for this model home. Obviously, we have the laundry room here that also functions as the extended walk-in closet to the master bedroom. I'm actually going to stop right here because before we move into the master bed and bath, I want to show you guys the dining and living space out there instead. But you guys can see here that this is separated by a door. It's just not built in because it is a model home. You guys can see that the hinges and stuff are here. It's going to be a tall paneled wood door, obviously, that is likely going to be pulled in from this side, so you guys will still have privacy from the laundry room if you guys want to keep these two rooms separate. But it's a very nice Jack and Jill setup here when you guys walk in there as well. And when we walk out here, we're greeted with the kitchen. This is a very nice kitchen setup. Obviously, there's going to be a double stove and everything like that on this side. Dishwasher is actually very private, all stainless steel, of course, as per the trend between central and northern Austin homes here. Sorry, ignore that alarm if you guys hear it. It's just the other model homes being open and closed. But the dishwasher is located on this side, right side of the sink. We have the sink, of course, here, double stove and vent here. Refrigerator space here next to the walk-in pantry, which does wrap around over there as well if you guys can't see that. So not only do you guys have these shelves here for tiering of foods, but you guys also have some dead space in there just to keep some stuff tucked away or supplies or storage or anything like that if you guys don't want to just squeeze it in the front closet. But of course, and a microwave and oven setup here as well on this far side of the wall next to the wine cabinet or whatever you guys want to use this auxiliary cabinet for. Of course, we have the breakfast table here built in as a small dining space, just separating the kitchen and the living room, which you guys are standing in right now. Like I said, this is a two-story home, so you guys are backing up towards the staircase, which we will also take a look at the second floor later on. But you guys can see the modern light fixture here shining right on top of this living room is absolutely stunning. We got the TV set up here next to this wall with a side window and glass sliding doors, by the way. Two of them, might I add, for this specific model plan, and a green belt at the very back of the home. And what Blackhawk does mention on their website and advertisements is that they are very proud of their green belts. And when I mentioned earlier on the amenities that there are walking trails, not only am I talking about this, like the very well lit, spacious streets with sidewalks and everything that is taken care of by the HOA that you guys are paying for here in the neighborhood that runs throughout the neighborhood, but also walking trails that go around the neighborhood, just kind of in and out between and behind most of the homes here as well. And this is one of those green belts that you guys are going to be looking at. The fences, of course, are going to be steel rails instead of the traditional wood fence, but you guys have plenty of privacy here from your backyard with all of these curtains and everything that is going to be or could be installed on your home depending on the way you guys want to customize it. But this is the living room with a small window over to the side yard. This will be the back door to the backyard, which we will cover in just a moment. But leading guys now finally into the master bedroom that we walked into the closet of earlier. Very beautiful. We got a very narrow but spacious at the same time because of these three windows here set up that you guys walk straight into the into the master bedroom here. I almost said living room considering how spacious this bedroom is, but the master bed here Of course, we have a small vanity for whatever you guys want to include. If you guys do want to work in your own bedroom, we can. There's plenty of space on this wall and this wall adjacent here to have a computer set up or whatnot. Or if you guys want to include a TV in your master bedroom, there's enough space to even include a TV stand. But also a double door setup that leads into the master bathroom. You guys see that you guys have not only just a trail here running to the green belt and walking trail into the back, but a window here, of course, above the garden tub and walk-in shower, which isn't frosted, but you guys could definitely have that included or DIY it yourselves, just for that privacy. That leads into the double vanity across the bathroom here for him and her respectively, as well as another private toiletry room in here with just a toilet in this bathroom for privacy. And of course, the walk-in closet that we walked into earlier, leading into the laundry room, and of course to the front of the house and back out this way. All right, taking you guys out into the backyard next, since we're right next to the master bedroom. You guys can see here that, of course, like most of the model home and communities here, they are connected with the other model house. However, just for you guys to get a bearing on how big your side yard and backyard would be, we'll take this traditional fence here. Of course, if you guys don't mind looking that way, that's where all their signs and stuff are. But running all the way over here, and the property line would actually stop halfway in between these two homes. So that means that you guys already have plenty of back and side yard. And not only that, but it does come equipped with the traditional sprinkler and rain detection system for your plants, if you guys, and grass, of course, if you guys want to have a little gardening area like the model home demonstrates here in the backyard. But it also does have a little small patio space, which is kind of cute. Of course, this is up to you guys, but if you guys are looking to purchase the model home itself, it does already come with these bricks and patio also made of brick installed. But it also does have these concrete slabs and steps that lead up to the back porch here, which is also connected by these sliding doors. So if you guys don't want a traditional back door open, or if you guys want to cover it up and have this be a kind of like a backyard grill area, you guys can definitely open these up as well, giving you guys that contemporary kind of, I wouldn't like to say tropical, but kind of like that tropical contemporary villa look, if you guys want to pop those open and have the leisure backyard grill party. But yeah, very beautiful and spacious backyard. And of course, even though it's winter here in Texas, the grass is natural and still very green, even though the trees here are kind of wilting and taking their orange leaves, which is typical of fall and winter. I mean, they're already taking care of that grass very well, and the system that does take care of this grass comes with your home. All right, and taking you guys upstairs, if you guys don't mind following me right back this way, do watch your step. But we do have a very nice steel railing here. Yes, it is actual steel with wires here for that modern contemporary look. But it leads up into a spacious game room. I mean, obviously we have windows here for ambient lighting as you walk up and down the stairs. If you guys are anything like my parents' house, we do have lights equipped on the outside as well. If you guys do choose to personalize your home like that, I would like to say that those lights will come through these windows very beautifully, especially late at night when the neighborhood does cut off its powers, besides the street lights, of course. I'm shining into these windows. That way you guys have any lighting or anything either way. Or if you guys are anything like me and would like to install LED strips, which I'm a huge fan of, and by all means, this is all personal customization. It would give, I mean, it works with the setup very well. Just as goes to show that this stair and window setup here is gorgeous. But this is going to be the main game room. Of course, we have a TV setup over here. They chose to place the couch over here and study area here for quote-unquote kids. So if this is the kind of setup that gives you guys inspiration for your family, by all means, you guys can definitely do this. But the flex space up here is ginormous. I mean, I would go to say that I used to live in a around 2,800 square foot house in Leander, Texas as I was growing up, and while I was going to high school, so this is a couple years ago by all means. But this has a very similar space to my game room, and there's plenty of space to go around. But there are 4 bedrooms up here also. So if this doesn't give you guys the imitation of how much space is up here, I don't know how else to show you guys besides taking you guys to the bedrooms, which I will. Starting with this one here. This one has a little tuck-away L-shaped hallway with a linen closet moving forward here, and the bedroom being here. And this one also has its own walk-in closet that moves behind the linen closet that we just looked at. over here to keep their clothes nice and steady. Also close to the bedroom and across the room is a window from the closet, so you guys have ambient lighting moving in here as well. But you guys can already see that the artificial lighting in here already creates a vibe and is already vibrant enough to light up the whole room, so it's a very cozy bedroom by all means. And it does have a Jack and Jill set up with the adjacent bedroom on the other side of the floor, also with a private bath and toilet room shared together here, and a double vanity for them and them over on this side if you guys want to have kids or guests that might be sharing this bathroom, which is a very nice couples idea, or like I said, perfect if you guys have kids. But that is going to be her private bath and toilet room. But it also leads over on this side. And what I like about this Jack and Jill bedroom is that it doesn't actually connect the two bedrooms together. It is connected to that bedroom, yes. And of course, there's going to be doors here, but that are removed in this model home just for the sake of space. When this one sells, of course, all the doors are going to be installed where they should be respectively. But it leads into a hallway here instead of directly into the bedroom, which gives this bedroom, that bedroom that you guys just came from, privacy, but also this bedroom over here some space. And this one's decorated as a kid's room here, a baby's room to be specific, but obviously the front window here, this is facing the front of the house, gives beautiful ambient lighting from the sun, the setting sun for that matter. Plenty of light in here while complementing the artificial ones here as well. This one's a little bit more spacious just because the bed is removed and everything like that, but it should be around the same square footage as that last auxiliary bedroom there, as well as a walk-in closet here as well. So two beautiful cozy bedrooms connected to each other by the nice Jack and Jill setup. Also a linen closet here, kind of imitating the exact opposite of the setup that we just walked into. So if you guys are a fan of geometry, it's a little bit wonky. If you guys don't mind, not for the worst, but it gives you guys a kind of an optical illusion when you guys are moving around in a circle that these rooms and bathrooms have. But these two bedrooms share a much more pleasing sight to the eye hallway wise, with just a straight hall leading into one bedroom and the other bedroom stemming off each other on the left. And this first bedroom here actually has a nice little walk-in, kind of reminds you of a hotel suite. Into the bedroom here. Of course, we have the window facing the front of the house on this side as well, just like that last cozy bedroom that we just saw, but also plenty of more space auxiliary bedroom wise. Remember, there are 4 bedrooms and 1 game room / theater setup on the second floor, so this one has a little bit more square feet, as well as a walk-in closet tucked over here as well. It is a bigger closet than the last 2 that we've seen, so if you guys have a growing kid or somebody that just chooses to live upstairs independently, this bedroom might be for them. But before we get too cozy with this bedroom here, I'd also like to introduce the shared bed and shared bath. I would also like to introduce the shared bathroom between these 2 bedrooms before we get a little bit too cozy. This one here features a single vanity and a bathtub toiletry setup here as well. And unlike the Jack and Jill one that we saw across the floor, this one is actually going to be shared. Nothing separating them or anything at all. Just a traditional bath setup, but for these 2 bedrooms to share. So again, perfect if you guys planning on subleasing. Or just leasing in general. We can obviously have somebody stay in here and then another lease here, or we can keep this room as a guest room and have somebody stay in here, or vice versa. Plenty of options for you guys. So keep your mind open. But this one is going to be the biggest bedroom of all. And I say that because this one's very horizontally long. This is going to be sharing the same wall as the cozy bedroom on the other side of the floor, the one that is decorated as a kid's room that I was talking about earlier. But this one has its own largest walk-in closet with 3 adjacent walls with shelving on the inside here on that side, as well as 2 whole windows. One skylight window here that shines onto looks like a desktop bed stand, which is perfect if that's what you guys are looking for in the bedroom. So you guys can obviously have a small computer set up in here, or it's just a study space, but also a bigger one that highlights whatever you guys would like to include on the adjacent side of this bedroom. Assuming your bed is going to be over here, you guys can easily have a TV stand or something, entertainment center for this private bedroom as well. Or alternatively, because you do have 4 bedrooms and 1 theater up here, if you guys want to have a private theater, this room could definitely be it as well. Plenty of space for soundproof panels, obviously enough space for an entertainment center, and plenty of space for you guys to fit a sofa in here if you guys want to keep this bedroom clear as well, but also with a very nice geometrical ceiling setup and lights to keep this room nice and cozy. All right, and I'm going to take you guys out of this bedroom, but for those who have taken real estate school with me, I'd like to remind you guys, and for those who don't know about fixtures, and why I say that is because while I was roaming throughout the house, we were talking about the light fixtures. And just so you guys know, as we're walking out, I want to take you guys back downstairs with me. That all these light fixtures that you see attached to the walls and ceilings do come with the house. Especially if you guys are looking to purchase this house specifically. But of course, like I said, there's other model homes and there's other floor plans, and all of them do come with the house. That is very important because then you guys don't have to put any more money out on these fixtures, or you guys can only change out the ones that you guys don't like personally in your home, which at the end of the day saves you guys a buck or two either way. So that is a huge plus when you guys are buying these, because if you guys adore like I said, the wall panels or something like that, anything that stays on the wall goes on the wall. The only thing that are going to be removed when you guys purchase the house will be the furniture. But I'd like to just stop on the stairs while I talk about that for a second, just so obviously we both can watch our steps, because with so many things to look at in this house, walking down the stairs might be a little bit dangerous. You gotta stay focused. But I will meet you guys in the backyard, which I will take you guys out with me in just a second. By all means, this floor plan grant elevation B at 3,147 square feet, 2.56% tax rate, and priced at $699,328 is an absolute beauty to walk through. It's been a while since, actually, I was going to say it's been a while since we walked through a single story home, but clearly that is not the case. It's just that the first and second floor are both so spacious, with the main master bedroom and everything else on the first floor, and 4 bedrooms and a theater set up on the second floor. Gives off that imitation that I really just felt like I walked through 2 single story homes. But it was an absolute pleasure. Like I said, we're here in Pflugerville in the Blackhawk Community, and I mean, I'm already looking over at the setting sun over on this green belt here on our right. That is in the backyard of this house, and we're sitting in the patio, if you guys haven't noticed, with the second model home right behind us. So like I said, the houses in this community, there's only 5 lots left in the Blackhawk community, but they are planning on opening another 500 more on a second extended phase. That's going to be in a very similar location, not too far from here either, but very nice populated community, really close to all the major roadways and Round Rock, Hutto, Austin, all the major tech companies and stuff that's opening here. And it runs from the mid 500s all the way up to the low 700s, and comes with a $30,000 flex cash, and of course with plenty of room for negotiations as well if you guys get yourself a nice educated agent. So really there's no downsides here in Pflugerville, at least nothing I can see. I mean, it's a dream for me, a college student, if I could live around here, and I'm sure it's a dream for many other young, flexible, either families or individuals that would like to either move in here or get a property here as an investment home, because Pflugerville is just an appreciating area. It's right in the middle of all of these cities: Austin, Leander, Round Rock, Hutto, not to mention Manor and Taylor, where the Samsung semiconductor plant and Tesla Gigafactory is. So I'm gonna turn this over to Lena a little bit. You guys have listened to me talk for way too long, but it's time for Lena to get her spotlight, because she's been filming the camera this whole time. So thank you, Lena, for all the excellent camera work, and I'm going to finally turn this mic over for our Vietnamese and the closing audience.
Thank you, Jonathan, again. Các bạn đã nghe Jonathan, hy vọng là các bạn hiểu được những cái gì mà upgrade hay là không có upgrade trong cái nhà mẫu này đó. Thì những cái đèn hay là những cái sơn hay là những cái woodwork, có nghĩa là họ decorate trên cái wall đó là được ở lại với căn nhà này. Vì căn nhà này là căn nhà mẫu, mà khi mà họ bán căn nhà mẫu là họ đã bỏ 390 mấy ngàn vô đây để upgrade rồi, thì nó cộng thêm cái giá, nó cộng thêm cái value cho cái nhà của mình. Nhưng mà các bạn muốn mua với cái giá mà thấp hơn nữa đó, hiện tại bây giờ là gần 700, thì các bạn cứ nói thẳng với Lena và hay là John, thì tụi này sẽ giúp các bạn negotiate với cái giá mà thuận nhất cho các bạn ha. Thì nói chung là ở khu đây rất là tốt, giống như John nói đó, thành phố Pflugerville là cái thành phố lân cận nằm sát bên với thành phố Austin. Tất cả những ai mà dọn từ Cali hay là từ Washington hay là New York hay là Chicago về đây đó, là các bạn biết là cái thành phố này là cái thành phố gần Austin nhất. Bạn đi xuống downtown chơi, ăn uống, đi việc làm ở dưới downtown hay là gần ở trên đây đó, thì thành phố này là một cái trung tâm gần sân bay, đi ra đường xa lộ chạy tới sân bay rất là gần, và cộng thêm nhiều cái high tech company nó đang nằm ở trong cái khu này luôn, cách đây là khoảng chừng 7 tới 10 mile thôi chứ không xa lắm đó. Tiền thuế nó cũng vẫn reasonable, và nhà cửa ở đây là dân ở đây là rất là học thức, tại vì nhiều công ty việc làm ở đây cho nên là họ đến đây để có việc làm, cho nên là rất là học thức và rất là tử tế. Nói chung là cái khu này là cái khu mà tất cả mọi người đều thích ở. Đi xuống khu Việt Nam thì cũng khoảng là 15 phút, 20 phút mà thôi, để mua đồ ăn Việt Nam, đi nhà thờ Việt Nam, và tất cả đều rất là chính. Ranch 99 cũng gần ở đây, Costco sát bên, cỡ khoảng 5-7 phút mà thôi. Trường học thì cỡ 10 phút mà thôi, là 2-3 cái trường học sát bên. Middle school, elementary school với high school là nằm sát bên luôn, tất cả mới. Như cho nói bây giờ những cái căn trường đó xây lên nó rất là modern, rất là đẹp, cho nên là những ai mà đi học sau này vào cái trường đó là rất là sạch sẽ và thoải mái, và thầy cô giáo đều là những người thông minh ở từ cái khu khác mà dọn tới đây ở. Cho nên các bạn nhớ nha, hãy gọi cho John và Lena nếu mà muốn mua ở khu nhà Blackhawk. Nếu mà mua cái nhà mẫu này không được thì sẽ có nhiều nhà mới sắp sửa xây trong cái face gate bếp là ở đằng sau lưng đây. Yes. Yeah. Rồi, xin cảm ơn các bạn nhiều. Nếu có câu hỏi gì thì gọi cho tụi mình.
Again, I would like to close out now, but like I said, and like Lena said, for our English audience, if you guys would like a floor plan or anything here in this area, Blackhawk Community in Pflugerville, or anywhere around in the surrounding areas of North, Central, or even in Austin itself, please don't hesitate to ask either me or Lena or one of our other agents here at Winvo Realty in Austin, Texas, to help you guys find your dream home. And we will, I promise, work hard to make sure you guys get what you guys like and what you guys are going to be comfortable living in for the next few years, because you guys are the reason why we're able to have the opportunity to travel around and make these kinds of videos today. So without you guys, we wouldn't even be here. So thank you very much, and we're going to go enjoy this beautiful sunset. You guys make sure to enjoy your Christmas this year, and have a safe, warm, and grateful holiday with your family.